Horizon 5. I don't know how the audio is looking just yet. Maybe it's a little bit loud with all the streams going at the same time. But nice to have you along. I'm on Race Boy's channel, and I'm talking first on the stream. That's weird. Where's Race Boy?
Hey Ollie, how's it going? It's good to be a part of it, and happy to have it on my channel.
Rad. Yeah, it's going to be cool. We've got 3 races ahead of us tonight, all organised for charity. This event's already raised over $1,300 in donations to 4 different charities. That's UNICEF, ICRC, United Way of King County, 4H as well. So it's an awesome event. It happens every year through Sean and the team, and it's been really, really cool to see it come back this year as well. I think this is our first time doing it on Horizon though, so I don't know how that's going to change things.
Yeah, I think so. Last year we had Horizon aspect, but it wasn't the main aspect. The main aspect was on so this year, having the full thing on Horizon, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Might open up some doors for some of the regular Horizon competitors, and hopefully they have a lot of fun doing some off-road racing included here rather than just the road track stuff.
Yeah, totally. We've got I guess a lobby of races, but I think 6 different perspectives that we can sit on today. We're not yet in an event. I think everyone's warming up, as we can see in the background. Some context on the event themselves. One of the sort of fun things about this challenge is that no one really knows what they're going to be doing today, which I like very much. It's that kind of competition you can't practice for.
Yeah, absolutely, and I don't think they had a lot of heads up. Maybe like a little bit of, hey, you got to build a car, you don't know where you're racing, and that's all you've got. You just hope for the best, right? So we could see a lot of different types of car builds. We can see a lot of different things. We don't know what's going to happen, but all we know is it's going to be a lot of fun.
We've got a Bronco here. How would you build this Bronco out? I mean, you're a pro at this kind of stuff.
Oh, I don't know. It depends what we're doing. That's the whole thing, right? Nobody really knows. Nobody knows if we want to do a power type build or more of a grippy off-road build. But I don't know. I think it's built to B class, so I love my off-road tires, so I think I would just go straight for off-road tires and swing straight for weight reduction and see what else I can do.
Yeah, I feel you on weight reduction for sure. I always like to think that I'm going to be a touring guy, and I'll make up my speed in the corners, be like a ninja. But I tend to just go take it straight if I do that. You have to commit to one or the other. Corners or straights really in the end. I guess on Horizon you have the added factor of like how well your car can do off-road as well. That doesn't directly align with either top speed or handling, he says. As though it's a statement, kind of a question. Is that the case?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, for me, it's like instant weight reduction. But I know power builds in this game are super powerful. So leaving cars rear-wheel drive and pumping it full power is one way. Or leaving it to stock drivetrain, whatever.
10 years.
That's definitely one way to do it.
You can travel the world, build a house.
But again,
save all your money,
they don't know where they're
really
racing.
Nice
it could be a track with a whole bunch of corners
in a tiny radio broadcast booth surrounded by stacks of vinyl and some questionable
We'll wait and see.
smells.
The first event's coming up. I think we've got 3 events over the course of about an hour today. We're going to be doing all sorts of different things. First, as you can see, is in a Bronco. Everyone knows that already. Throughout the rest of the day, we'll be shifting around between, I think, the other starting cars for the 3 events. I don't think we're giving anything away by saying that. They already know them.
Yeah, I think so. So the Bronco is built to the 700, the Corvette is built to S1 900, and then the Supra is built to A800. So we're going to get a mix of speed, a mix of surfaces, and we might see a mix of different people, different competitors, finishing positions, right? So somebody might be a dirt specialist, they might smoke everybody in the Bronco and road. We won't know until it happens, but it's definitely an option. It's definitely possible.
We're sitting here on the street for, Forza employees, some of them, also people who race a lot of Forza. But at the same time, whenever people say stuff like that, it's always one of those things where I realise how much I love this game, because you can really be a specialist lots and lots of different ways in this game. You can be, yeah, like someone who drives the road, someone who drives the dirt, like a hot lapping that are racing. At the same time, some other people are just people who make paints, and they're amazing at that, or are really good at setting up cars and doing tuning builds. Other people just are really good at everything, like Race Boy. All the skills. All the above.
I don't
It
know
is
about
on,
that,
James.
man.
We're
I don't
announcing
have any
festival
artistic
playlist.
talent, I'll tell you that
Read your
much.
notes, man.
But you know,
Cool.
I try
Yeah,
to do what
we
I
built
can
a
where
car
I can,
and we threw it around a rally
and
course.
hopefully it helps some people along the
Go
way.
check out the Donut Media Horizon story where we did that.
These guys
This
all
is
just
everything
chilling,
you need to know to get up to speed on the
warm-ups for
Lincoln
them.
Co.
You've done a bunch of
number
esports competitions,
100
Race Boy. What's this
Cyan
moment like? Is this
Racing
a
03.
tense moment? Do you
James,
deal with
James,
it well?
we're not on YouTube. This is for the Horizon Festival.
I mean,
I knew that.
it's
Still a really
different
good car,
because
Nolan.
it can
Let me have this.
vary
Anyways,
per person,
the
of course. You know,
Cyan
experience
concept
goes
is
a long
what
way.
you get when you
Experience
build
always
a road
helps before you
car
do it,
out of
the
a
less
world
intense you
touring
feel.
car.
But I think no matter how much
Uncompromising
experience you have, there's always that
performs on all
feeling of
roads,
butterflies
in
or
all
whatever.
seasons,
However,
and in all
you
conditions.
cope with
Get it now. Use it.
I know there's been
everywhere.
competitions where I've gone in as the most experienced person in the field and watched people faster than me get away because they have no experience. You know, they might be great online, but when it comes to a live event or you know, pressure filled situation, they struggle.
So interesting. Yeah, it really is like a whole skill of its own, being good in these kinds of scenarios. And it's one of those things that, like, you know, someone in my position where most of the time I do the casting, I mostly watch along behind. But from my position, it's nice to watch drivers grow in that, because it is a skill that you see, you know, from one event to the next, people starting to get better and better at throughout their racing careers.
Yeah, 1000%. And just to say hi to chat here, there's a few people saying that our audio is a little bit quiet compared to the game. But thanks for dropping in, Hudson and our Husky and Husky. Welcome, guys, and Dan. Thanks for jumping in the chat. But yeah, I mean, it's really interesting to see people grow. Because yeah, you'll see some participants. You know, you can obviously tell they have talent. They're fast, but then they might make a mistake if they're in the lead. You know, coming up to the end of the race, whatever it may be. But as the races go on, you might see them stop making those mistakes as often and see them grow as drivers. And it's really rewarding to watch that unfold, and for the driver themselves, it's much more rewarding to have that strong result.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I guess it's the dream, isn't it? If you can like set your fastest lap on the race, if you keep improving as you go, then that's the objective. As well, chat. Yeah. If you guys do see audio stuff, especially, then let me know, because I can always fiddle with the settings. I actually can't monitor the audio on my side. So I'm relying on you, chat. In fact, to help out. So thank you very much for the feedback.
Yes, chat. Keep us updated on the audio. Appreciate it. What's up, Pop? How's it going?
I find it in races though, I get slower. I get locked in. Like I start. Yeah. I get like it's like hypnotized almost. You know, if you do a 2-hour session in a tour event, or if you run for a long time in the game, there's just a moment when I stop improving and just start getting maybe half a second off of my top time. I stop taking risks, I think, is the thing.
Gotcha. I usually get faster throughout the race. What really helps me is just chasing people, being in that not really tight pack, but you know, in that line. I'm not usually the best at the front of the line, but put me anywhere else in the line and I'll keep up with most people. And that's really where I come into play as far as my skill set. Like, I won't usually be the fastest qualifier, but I'll make a position.
I will need to drive over for the first.
I've messed with the audio again, haven't I? Let's get this sorted. Much better.
Much better.
Much better.
How's the audio doing now, everybody?
Yeah, our audio engineers out there, much appreciated. Cheers, guys.
Yeah. Been a while. Been a while, Dan. Yeah, Dan just mentioned head back to Forza 4 with the Evo. Whew. That's a throwback. I'll tell you that.
It's good to be back on your channel. Nice to be starting up again. So you're gonna be streaming regularly after this, Race Boy, right?
I when Horizon 5 came out, I tried to do the festival playlist regularly,
Yeah.
just to help people with how to beat it and all that kind of stuff, right? Um, and then I can't even remember. Some stuff came up and I skipped a week and then I never went back. I
Oh
think
no.
I think that's kind of what happened. And then I had to reset my computer. Then I lost all my settings and graphics, and I was just like, I don't want to redo that,
Yeah.
and I didn't redo it.
Never
So.
again. Never again. We'll hop around a few different perspectives here. We're on board with Danger Ranger right now.
That's
throwing
an
the car
I
around
love
a
that
bit.
name,
Cool, though.
Danger Ranger.
I know,
What a
right?
legend.
I see these names and like, what was I doing? What was I thinking? Yachts, you know?
Yeah.
Even
Right? Like,
Race
there's
Boy's
so
a good
many
name.
options out there.
So many options. I should rebrand. Time to bring out Boaty McBoatface. Finally.
The problem is, once you're so far in, it's like, is it worth it? Or do I just
Yeah,
stay?
yeah.
You know, right? Like, there's been so many people who are like, when are you gonna swap from boy? And I'm like, I'm never changing it. I'm always gonna be a race boy. I'm never gonna be race man or race dad or race grandpa or whatever
Oh,
you want me
Race
to be.
Dad.
It's
Oh
never
no.
happening.
Maybe someday,
Even if it
huh?
happens, it's never changing.
Race Grandpa. Race Grandpa on
Yeah.
the porch.
Imagine that. Just out there, full race suit, rocking chair, everything.
Yeah. Little Steam Deck. Just absolutely wrecking
Yeah.
it out on the porch. That'd be rad.
Just people watching. That's it.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. Someday. We'll stream it.
We'll get together one day, rent a house, sit on the porch of it, and do a duo stream right there, and that's it.
This is Sean's perspective. He's actually going to be like our camera car today. So he's going to be racing around in the races, but not taking part as like a driver, and he'll be able to help us out seeing a bit more. He's actually in his Supra already. He's gone with the big rear wing on that thing. Is that a good call? Was this A800? I guess is the spec. Oh, throwing it out there, Sean. Get it.
Beautiful.
Get after
Look
it.
at this, showing
This
off
guy.
his skills.
Yeah, he knows what's up.
I mean, I always like putting aero on my cars. I'm kind of biased. I like a car that I race looking like a car that I race that wants to race. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No.
And aero provides stability and a little bit of safety. So for sometimes it might be a tad slower than no aero in certain circumstances. Yes. But if you're uploading the tune for everybody to use, never hurts to add to make it, whether it's 2/10 slower or whatever, but a lot more stable and a lot more easier to drive. I'll take that any day, especially in a lobby where you're looking for consistency.
Yeah.
It does make it a little bit easier where you're not, going for that top time.
Yeah, it's true. They look cooler too with the wings. They look good.
Yeah.
You know,
Absolutely.
especially on Horizon. Yeah, like a lot of different types of wing as well. So I think that's cool. But at the same time, yeah, you're right. So I guess it's a toss up, especially for like.
And I mean, especially in Horizon, where you can stop on the side of the road and have a little snack. It's a great bench, right?
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, true. Yeah, I've got to have something for my pull-ups. Just get these get the pecs working.
Yeah.
I'm so glad there isn't a camera.
I think if I tried that, the wing would break off. But it's fine.
No camera today, so I can pretend to have the guns. Pay the bills there.
Yeah, gun show alley. Let's see it.
That's good. Yeah. It looks like people are starting to look at events, starting to build this thing out, and we're going to be heading into the first one. I'm giving away the secrets here, aren't I, by having Sean on screen? So I'll tuck things away neatly like that. Hide him away. Sneaky. Don't
I
want
like
anyone looking.
the group that's going here. Everybody's together, just chilling out. The calm before the storm, so to speak.
Yeah, that's right. For now, it's all like gentle taps. Oh, hey, buddy. What's up?
Yeah, how's it going? And
Great
then
to
all of
see
a
ya.
sudden, hey, there's a checkpoint. You want to miss it?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Now, I think they are going with collisions off for this. I think so. So we won't see, people sabotaging other people. We'll see
Okay.
their true skill, straight up speed come out to play and see who takes home the win here. Oh, we're doing flag rush first. Oh, this is exciting.
Flag rush is like capture the flag, am I right?
That's exactly it. So there's different colors of flags.
Right.
You grab the flag, you take it to the scoring zone. You can steal flags from people. You can do whatever you want, and ruin people's days. You can camp the zone and wait for people to bring flags to you, whatever you want, and it makes for a lot of fun here.
There we go. We've already got Nick probably picking up the flag there, and
Yep.
off we go. You saw people starting off at different times there, and that's just because the streams, there's no spectate on Horizon, so we're just picking up streams here, so people have different latency on their streams as all, rather than thinking about that as the game not being synced up properly.
Yeah, that's exactly it. And Nick probably is going to score a flag real quick there. The blue flag coming in.
Clutching
Got a few
out.
scoring here. Oh, it looks like we're restarting here.
Oh, okay. Nick probably. Someone to watch in the
Nick.
flag rush.
Looking good right off the hop. Oh, okay, we got a drop from the convoy. No worries.
That's cool. Well, once again, we are here for a charity event today, so it's pretty chill. We've raised already over $1,300 in support of UNICEF, ICRC, United Way of King County, and 4-H as well. So lots and lots of money going off to good causes, and this is a once-a-year event that we do every year with Xbox, with people from Turn 10 as well. And so it's it's fun to be here chatting about doing some Forza. Nick probably gonna be showing off for us a little bit as well. Let's get the 4 up back again. See what everyone's up to. Sean, not impressed with his starting performance there. Wow, that was pretty good.
What a front flip.
Yeah, I know. I was
How
about
many
to.
is that? 4?
Yeah, I was about to like try and get some fire under him by criticizing his performance a little bit, but I don't think I need that. I don't think I need to do that.
No, I really love the giving aspect of this whole event. One of the charities, 4-H, I'm pretty familiar with. My wife and her family were very involved with that, and still continue to be as adults. So that's really cool to see in the agriculture side of things. So really awesome to see. All these spots were auctioned off through the Microsoft Give platform. And all these participants got their spots in auction, and they're here to show off their skills and maybe win a couple races, couple games, and a couple prizes.
We're loading in again right now. Back towards Flag Rush. Not a surprise anymore for these drivers. Maybe a few of them have been out on sort of the Forza Wiki, looking up exactly what they need to do in Flag Rush, the best strats.
Yeah, exactly. Like partially rebuilding their cars. Who knows, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Get some short gearing in there. Because yeah, in Flag Rush, it's not really top speed you're worried about, right? It's all about acceleration, a bunch of grip because you want to be able to turn sharp and avoid people, and of course turn sharp and hit people to steal their stuff. So don't need any top end. Acceleration, grip. That's it.
All about acceleration and grip.
Again, go over to weight reduction, right? Be all end all. OP.
And there's contact in this event, so you can steal
Absolutely.
flags. Yeah. Okay.
Yes. And that's you'll probably see some people camping zones near the end of it if they're a little bit lacking on their scoring. If they're struggling to pick up flags, people will just sit on zones and wait for people to deliver flags to them. So you get 10 points for every time you pick up a flag, but 100 points for scoring it.
Ah. We've got Nick probably with a flag here, but on the other side, Woof 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 is trying to hunt him down. Doesn't quite make it. Nick
Got a couple flags scoring already.
Nice. It's a pretty fast-moving game. This quite a lot of scores early on. No flags taken just yet. Oh, it's going to be Woof 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 who gets the first flag of this kind of second spawn, I guess, of flags.
Yep. Now they're kind of stuck here in a little bit of a dead end. That's not a great spot to be, especially with people probably closing in on you or blocking your exits.
See if we can get a perspective. No one we have a perspective on is chasing him down just yet. So woof, 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 getting away with this thing. Sean Don, on the other hand, has a flag, is running in towards the goal, and boom. I almost said boom goes the dynamite. But I don't think I can pull that off.
So we've got two people who've got 2 flags so far, looking good at the top of the leaderboard, but a lot of variety here. Almost everybody has at least one.
Yeah, you're right. Nick probably here trying to get his next flag in. He's got one in, got one on the back of his car, and he's driving in towards the checkpoint. Think he's going to get away with this thing, and there it goes into the score. We'll hop over now to Danger Ranger. He's trying, just a little cheeky little stop-start there to get someone gone. I think it's Sean Don trying to chase him down. He's not going to do it in time. And there it is, into the score zone again.
Big time
cool
use
game.
of the right stick here, just to make sure that you're looking around. Nobody's coming at you from a weird angle, right? And one thing that's really important about Flag Rush is, yes, okay, great, score a flag, turn around and make sure you have a plan to get your next one, because you got to be really quick to keep your points up. That was one heck of a dunk.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. I was looking at Sean and going like, you got away with that.
Oh yeah, absolutely got away with that. And that's one thing, when you do steal a flag from somebody, you're ghosted for a little bit. So if you can play that little trick where you're just driving inside of them for a little bit, you can go straight to the zone without having to worry.
Strats. Pro strats right here. Let's hop on board with Nick probably, who was chasing someone down, now upside down in a bush. Your fates can turn quickly.
Now there's another pro strat. If somebody's chasing you and you have a flag go upside down, you'll respawn. They won't have any idea where you're at, but you have to make sure you respawn in time, or else you're in trouble. Nice little score there.
Oh, we've got a nice little duel happening here between these two. So we're on board with Aggie being chased down by Danger Ranger, who's gonna dispossess.
And they're stuck in the trees, though. Where are they gonna go?
Here we go. Danger Ranger also has the flag taken back off of him by Aggie. These two are gonna go forwards and backwards.
What a battle! Oh, just missed.
Boom.
That was a real close call there.
In the background, Sean Don's gonna get another one in. 560 points for Sean Don. Nicely done.
That's a little bit of a lead, not too much though. Still 1 score ahead. We've got a couple drivers in the 400, so definitely this can go down to the wire here, I think.
All right, another 5 minutes left of Flag Rush. There's plenty of time. Looking around a little bit here, Aggie is back with the flag and trying, I think, do a little bit of a sneak around the edge of the map. You can see a car squeezing in, or just up ahead. The score zone though. Boom. Oh.
Oh no. Tree right at the end.
Got away with that.
That's a sneaky little path there. I like that. That's
a
good route there to take around the edge. Nobody can really see you, and you got protection with the trees and everything.
Let's hop on board with our camera car for a second. Giving us some oversight here. Sean looking over the map, surveying.
That's a good vantage point for sure. And one thing you'll notice is it's a little bit wet out, so it looks like there's some drizzle coming down. So when you're off road, that's going to make it a little bit more slippery. So when you're trying to dodge somebody, your tires aren't going to bite as hard. When you're trying to slide around and get a little bit of grip going, it's not going to bite, and you're just going to keep sliding. And that might also throw off somebody trying to hit you, because they might assume that you're going to grip a little bit and cut in, and you just keep sliding and sliding until no end. You just go right around them.
Yeah. It makes it a little bit more sort of like Olympic curling than driving. You know, everyone's got to sort of you got to aim pretty far in advance. We've got an interesting one here with Nick. He's going to manage to hit Aggie, take the flag right back off, and now they can get the throttle down, try and get away. We can get back on board with Aggie, who's going to be, well, try and chase him down, but I think a little bit too late. Won't manage to get there in time.
Yeah, I think that's a reset for Aggie. Just looking
what a
for another
feeling.
spawn close by. This is a flag to go take. That's an easy one to pick up and take to the house.
Go woof 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 with another score as well. 560. That would have been a great score just a couple minutes ago, but mid-pack with 560. A lot of people scoring good points here.
Yeah, it's a tough crowd. A lot of people are getting some flags real quick here. A lot of decent spawns, a lot of straight to the house without much interference. Now we got a little battle here for sure. Then they've got a ways to go before they can score that flag, so that's going to be stolen.
Aggie is trying to get away.
Nice play by Aggie. Unfortunately, gets caught on the wall a little bit there.
Scrambling. Getting towards the zone. There's someone coming the other way. No!
Oh, no.
There it is.
Straight in.
Straight in.
Nice. Somebody scoring on the other side at the same time, too. It'd be tough if that person on the other side went straight into her after as she was trying to go in and just get smoked.
We're not seeing a lot of people doing like goal hanging techniques. I wonder if you could just hang out by the goal zone and steal things just before people getting in. Maybe that's
You definitely can, but it's pretty challenging because they're coming in at such high speed. So to time it right and to be in the correct gear and at the correct angle, it's hard to pick them off. But it definitely can be done. I've seen it happen before, and I've done it myself. And I think a lot of people get really angry when that starts happening. But if you're good at it, you can pull it off for sure.
Danger Ranger playing a dangerous game. Does manage to pull it off with a little bit of a break tap there into the score zone. Aggie's still got the flag. If you're looking for a blue
Aggie
zone.
with another flag.
And Sean Don.
This is going to go right to the wire, I think. We've got a couple minutes left here.
Sean Don's on 890, so he's looking to get to 4 figures pretty soon.
I think that 4-figure territory, you're looking really, really strong for a podium position.
Yeah, surely, right? Surely. Second place, some way away. We'll get on board here with Woof Woof Woof. He's just picked the flag up. Trying to escape. Heading towards the goal. Oh! Dodges one! And there it is. In the end zone. Good
That's
job,
a
Woof
nice
Woof.
score.
Yeah.
A lot of cars without flags right now, so we're going to look for some spawns to come up or, maybe some steals coming up here pretty quick.
Yeah, hopping on board with a few of them. Aggie gets the flag. Aggie knows those spawns well. Often is the first person to pick up the flag. Looking at that sort of toothpaste-coloured goal zone. I think we'll just make it just like that. Beautiful.
That was close. Really close at the end there.
Aggie's still only third, though. 900 points. Just 40 behind Stouffer, who's in second. We don't have a perspective on Stouffer, though, so Stouffer's just quietly mopping up in the background.
We got a little bit of a battle here between the two on our a lot of people on our screen at the same spot. Just all sorts of traffic. It's like LA rush hour over here.
It's Sean Don. He's going to try and make it down the middle. 100 yards out. Let's go.
Nice score. Yeah, we really haven't seen many steals right at the goal line here.
Nope. Sean Don. What a day. What a day out for Sean Don.
Looking strong with a bit of a gap to second here. And even more of a gap to third. But that battle for third is real tight.
Yeah. Just 20 points in it now with Aggie trailing Phantom Photon. There it is. Finished.
And there we have
it's
it.
all over. Here we go. Winner's going to be Sean Don. 1,330 points. And Stouffer coming in second with 1,160. Good play. Nicely done, everyone. You have to know the map, don't you, for that one? You have to really know just kind of where to go, what your routes are. I feel like Sean Don was just like, he just ran like his own little, he had his own little circle set up, and he was just hitting it over and over and over, running around and round and round.
That's exactly it, and especially with that map, a whole bunch of trees, a bunch of really hard objects like pyramids in the way. There's not a lot of open space, so you really got to weave through and find those routes and keep your speed up, and that's really important when you're, you score rather than just hitting a tree and having to reverse out. Keeping your speed up, getting to that next flag, and dunking it again.
It's when you watch someone getting absolutely served into a tree. Do you find yourself relating to the person ditching the person into the tree or the person getting treed? What kind of, that must be like a personality test. I feel like it is.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I feel like I get treated once in a while, so I can't help but feel sorry for it. You know, when you see it, it's tough to watch, right?
Sean Don with the celebratory donuts. Perfect for the Donut Media DLC came out, or season, I should say, which is just started here on Forza Horizon 5. How'd you like that for a segue? Donuts and donuts.
That was
Yeah, that's all
you're
right,
too
isn't it?
good, Ali. I can't even, man. The talent that this Ali Yachts tack guy has is unreal.
I'm sitting in a room
Yeah,
full of
no.
donuts, eating a donut.
The Thursday donut messages that we get that we can the struggle. But yeah, no, I love my donuts and I love my donut media. Big fan of donut media. Really happy to see them in game. It was really cool to not really I wasn't a huge part of that partnership, but I was kind of on the sidelines watching it happen and watching it unfold, and that was really exciting for me.
Yeah.
You know, uh, I'm as I said, I'm a big Donut Media fan. I watch all their stuff, so I was able to give a bit of insight to our team, to our partnership team about them, and that was really fun to be a part of.
So cool. Yeah. No, awesome. I'm looking forward to playing through the story. There's a few different missions in the game that you can get involved with, and loads of fun stuff to yeah, give it a go. So yeah, lots of fun. Right, I see people changing into Corvettes for the most part. Do they know something we don't? Are they?
I think we might be doing some racing here.
Let's go. Let's go. I'm gonna get some Corvettes in front of you. There you go. We've got a pink livery.
We've got a few pink cars.
Ooh, I love it. Oh yeah, we do. Woof woof as well. With a very tasteful. Let's get that full screen. That's got a great livery on it. Look at this.
That's looking good.
That's amazing.
My goodness.
Yeah.
Big shout out to the livery competitions, by the way, that Menteo Max has been hosting. Lots of amazing entries in there. Holy.
Let's go, Max. Yeah. If you guys ever want to take part in a livery competition or a photo competition, we run them every week on the forum. Max looking after them, and it's just so cool. All you have to do is head on over to the Forza forums and get yourself involved right there. Voice going a little bit there.
I feel that. It's been a while since I've done something like this, man. I haven't talked in days. I don't know what it's all about.
We're gonna listen back and they'll be like, "This was the chillest stream we've ever done."
Yeah, we're not screaming, falling off of Super 7 events anymore.
Yeah, right. Here we go. This is the Silverstone circuit. This one's actually put together by XR Cosworth, who is a community event builder. And he made some adjustments to it just for this event. And it's an amazing circuit. I think you're going to really enjoy this. Here we go. We're off already. You can see there a few of the streams lagging behind. Again, that's just a matter of the... Oh, wow, as we head into turn 1. Just a matter of the streams having different latencies on them. Everyone's synced up in game. As Sean Don, a little bit slow there through the first turn. A little bit heavy on the anchors, I would say. And up ahead, we've got Battle Woof 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 looking good. And moving up, let's hop on board with Woof 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 here as the cars go solid and we start to see contact resume in the race. Oh no, we're going to slide through each other.
Yeah, I think they're still. I think collisions are off. I can't get over how beautiful this track is and how well made it is.
Isn't it?
Oh, and there's a checkpoint miss from Woof Woof. I've seen a couple checkpoint misses so far. Unfortunately, I think there was one out of Aggie also. But a lot of good driving so far. It does seem like there's a lot of different builds mixed in here also.
Yeah, you're right, actually. I didn't think about that, but they've all had to build the car out. You can see Sean Don getting the rear wing onto this thing, so getting some aero as opposed to Woof Woof Woof, who just went all power, I guess. And now, on the hunt, I was calling Sean Don out for being a little bit heavy on the anchors early on, but actually that consistency and that constant driving styles pulled him right up into the podium positions here.
Looks like Eon's going to go flying by, though, and then slide out a little bit on the exit. I think Eon might have a bunch of power stuck into the car there, because I saw some great straight line speed out of there. That's Nick awesome. Probably's looking strong, though. Some great great corners here. Beautiful paint job. Looking very... I wouldn't say slow. I would definitely say pretty consistent driving here. You know, not missing a corner, not sliding out really far, just getting it done and working these lines really well and smoothly.
And looking at that mini map on the bottom left, though, Phantom Photon is not far away, just tucked up behind. Only one little mistake will allow him through. I've got to say, we just missed, before I switched over to Nick probably, we just missed the move for the lead, so he's only just through, and this battle is still very much alive. We're going to hop back just to that sort of second pair now. We've got sort of two battles emerging, and the second one is between Sean Don and Eon. Those two taking it around the curves here of Silverstone. It's just 5 laps. It's such a short event.
It is, and I always felt like I got Eon's name wrong, but I confirmed with Sean it is Eon.
Okay.
That I at the start is an I, not a small L. So I wanted to confirm just because I always felt like I was getting it wrong.
Yeah. Such a gamer move to put the small L in there. And
Absolutely, and
Yeah.
I see that a lot in some of the communities I'm a part of, and the mixing of the I's and the L's, it drives me absolutely nuts. I remember there was somebody with a name that was just I's and L's, and it looked like a barcode, and I'm like, no, like I'm never inviting you to anything.
That's right, you're out. You're gone. We're on board here. I'm going to switch on with the camera car with Sean. Why not? Organizer for the event today. You're watching Race for Good. Been raising money for charity here through Forza and through auctioning off tickets to this awesome event. And Sean's been one of the organizers behind that and is now generously allowing us to ride on his rear bumper and check out some of the racing as well. So the work never ends for Sean. He's always on it.
Yeah, absolutely. And Sean's a great guy who puts a lot of this together. So shout out to Sean.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us along for the ride, and we are having a whole lot of fun watching this and watching his perspective on this battle that's going. There's a 3-car battle that's heated back there.
Take me back to Sean. Here it is.
A big pass and then an almost miss on the checkpoint there.
That was Danger Ranger getting it wrong. Stouffer and Aggie just up ahead. Danger Ranger has so much power. Look at that car.
Oh yeah, like look at that car go on the
Let's
straight,
go.
just takes off. It's a rocket ship. Look at that.
Gets to a corner and it's just it's like there's a flare inside of it. There's the tires just screaming, trying to get around the corners. Maybe it has drag tires on it or something, but every time we get to a straight, that thing works.
Oh yeah, absolutely, and that's a big part of this game too, because a lot of power builds, as I said before, very strong as far as squeezing the lap time out of Horizon 5.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You run some drag builds, don't you? You have done in the past, anyway. There are some leaderboard sort of ones with drag tires.
Yeah, for sure. And I think with the addition of different types of tires in Horizon 5 specifically, they came out with a few new compounds.
Okay.
I think that's really mixed up quite a few different things now. I don't claim to be anyone who knows anything about Horizon 5 as far as optimal builds, but I know drag tires used to be strong. I'm sure they are still strong in certain circumstances, and I'm sure there are other compounds that are strong. I think there's even been some drift tire builds that are very, very powerful.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, I mean, really, it can be anything you want. There's so many options. Really, the mixes are endless, and it's very difficult to find optimal. And I don't think anyone will really do that for a long, long time.
Yeah, we're back on board with Aggie now, and I think actually maybe it's worthwhile getting on board with the race leader. That's Nick Probably. Nick Probably has been pretty dominant so far. He had a good run in the flag capture run earlier, and now here we are in the racing round, and he's sorting things out here as well. You know, something I just noticed looking at the mini-map is that not only is this track titled Silverstone, but it's also drawn in the shape of Silverstone. We're just going
It looks
through...
exactly like it, right?
Yeah.
And it drives exactly like it. It might look a little bit different as far as actual visuals, but the shape, the corners, everything it's so similar. It's outstanding.
It's so similar. Yeah, we're on the pit straight now, right into Abbey, and then up towards the farm and the hairpin. Let's go. It's funny recognizing it.
And even the use of the curving is incredible. Like those look great.
Beautiful, hey? You can check out this map in-game. The creator is XR Cosworth, all one word. And he's a really good community event lab and racetrack builder. So do check him out for sure. We go on board with Nick probably just for the last lap here. We head round. This is Luffield, so the long right-hander, and then toward the old pit straight. I feel so at home suddenly, Evan.
I know, right? Me too. Like watching this, it's like, oh, everything's familiar, but kind of not. But it is.
Yeah. Let's look at Maggots and Beckett's. Pretty dangerous corner in Forza Motorsport 7, but here, it's pretty dangerous too.
Yeah,
pretty hard.
Yeah, because I mean, yes, they don't have the track limit lines, but you have those flags there, right? And you miss one of the checkpoints, you're in a lot bigger trouble than sliding off the track a little bit. So, and Nick probably really took the lead pretty early on and has not looked back at all. He is just taken off.
Fabulous, hey? Good driving from Nick. Getting his, well, doing his job here out on the track. Crosses through the final corner for the last time. Power down, cross the line. And there it is. Nick probably takes the win in round number 2, Silverstone Circuit. And in that very, very powerful Corvette C8. We'll wait for the last drivers to get across the line, but it is going to be Phantom Photon who gets second and Eon in third as well. Good running, everyone. So we're looking at... well, we're flying through the event. I feel like we just got started and we're already heading towards the last one.
Yeah, I feel like we just got started too. I almost want them to do a couple more rounds here. Maybe some more flag rush and another round around Silverstone in the Bronco. Try the off-road build around there.
Ooh, hello. Yeah, all right. That sounds good. Let's see how that
Maybe
works.
we'll put the Corvette off-road and put the Bronco on Silverstone and see what happens.
That's right. It's going to be a mashup round, the last one.
Yeah.
You have to use all 3 cars. Jump in and out.
A relay race. Yeah, Nick probably really looking unbeatable on the circuit track there.
Yeah, that was a good run. I wonder if we're going to get some more donuts for the next one. He's just switching into his Supra. I hope we do.
Oh, we got a few options there. Multiple builds.
Here
That's a smart way to go if you don't know what's
go.
coming up. Build a few different types of cars and pick whichever one suits what comes up.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. If there's enough, if you can make a few of them. Is that what he's done? He's got like a few different Supras. That's cool.
I'm sure some people have, and
Yeah.
it probably depends how sweaty, so to speak, you want to get with it, right?
Yeah, sure.
How far you want to go into it, and how badly you want to beat everybody else.
Yeah. Truly. Well, this one badly enough to look at his dead zones between the event. Just making sure that everything's fine-tuned on the controller is Nick probably. I like it.
Hardcore.
Yeah, hardcore. I realized, though, I think I called it that Nick probably got the 2 wins in a row, but it was Sean Don, wasn't it, in the first round who picked up the win?
Yeah, Sean Don had the flag rush win. I think Nick probably was right up there, though. I don't remember the exact results.
No, me neither. We don't have a scoreboard today. It's a pretty chill event, so we're just maxing and having some fun calling them. I don't know if we're going to be able to call the winner during the event. Maybe we'll try to, but if not, then we'll just have to settle for that, and they'll all get told afterwards by the race organisers. All right. Thinking about this last one. So, do you think it's possible? Are we going to go for are we going to get another race event? I'm speculating now. Help me out, Evan. What do you think? I mean, maybe you already know, in which case, don't tell me. But what do you think is going to happen?
I think that we could see it's a super, right? So it's got to be something on road.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit of dirt here and there, but I think it'll be mostly on road. And I do have an Excel sheet up here with some of the results. It looks
Oh,
like
nice.
it looks like, if I can read properly, Nick probably actually didn't have a great showing in Flag Rush, although he was off to a great start in that first iteration of Flag Rush. The actual one that counted didn't go so great. So we've got Sean Don tied for Phantom Photon for first place right now overall. And then we've
Wow.
got Eon in second, tied with Nick probably for I guess third place overall.
Wow.
So
It's
that
wide open, is what you're telling me.
absolutely.
Let's go. We're loading in. We've got a Supra. Stuff is happening.
So we've got two people tied at 15 points for the lead. Next position, or next two are tied at 11 points, and then the next three are tied at 9 points. So that's tight.
And it's an off-road race in an A800 Supra. Look at that track. It's down the volcano.
Look at that.
Wow.
What a beauty. All right. I can't wait to see what happens here. Who has all-wheel drive is the question.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. Here we go. You can see the streams all catching up with each other. And away we go. Second place for Danger Ranger already. Looking back down the field.
It's very obvious who didn't have all-wheel drive on that launch.
Oh, truly.
John Don struggling to get off the line.
Once he's got his speed up, though, it's not as pronounced a difference, but it is a big difference off of the line. Let's get on board with
especially
Sean
when
Don.
you're off the line in the dirt, right?
Oh yeah. Here we go. Here's Sean in the rear-wheel drive Supra, doing his best to keep this thing pointing in a straight line. Meanwhile, up the field, it's Phantom Photon who's got the lead, who was actually leading before Nick probably overtook him in the last round. Was that Sean missing the checkpoint? I think it might have been.
I think we're safe here. Looks like Eon might have missed a checkpoint or spun out somewhere, because I think they were up pretty high, but that top group is still the same couple of same few drivers up there. And is this onto pavement
Ooh, change of conditions.
already?
Interesting. Interesting. What a well-constructed final round.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Nick was
Now we'll
actually in
see if
second
the rear-wheel
place.
drive cars can take off here.
They can finally start catching up. They were thinking of Sean Don there, and I've still got to look at him, and he's doing well. We'll hop back just briefly. He's overtaken that pack, is now trying to bridge the gap up towards the leading pack. I think actually Sean, just up ahead, isn't racing for points. So
Nope, he's not.
really in fourth, Sean Don.
Yes. Which is a pretty good position to be in.
That's a missed checkpoint for Nick, probably.
Oh
Big
no.
trouble, all the way back down to 8th.
That is devastating for Nick, probably coming out of one of the top positions here, especially being tied for third place going into this race.
We go then switching back over to Sean Don, who's in a good old battle with Danger Ranger. These two have been swapping forward and backward for third place on this grid. Phantom Photon is getting it all his own way, really, with Stouffer chasing him down. We don't have viewpoints on either of those drivers, but we'll keep watching. And just back here, woof, that was woof woof woof, wasn't it? Just blasting past, just disappearing off into the distance.
Yeah, that's what you call power there. Just taking off out of the corner and a little bit of a straight line and passing multiple cars.
I love the stock wing on this car. It says it all. Just put it all in the engine bay. Don't give me anything.
Who needs aero? Who needs anything?
I don't want it.
Some power. As Donut Meter would say, horsepurs.
Horsepurs, yeah. Yeah, that's it. There are some new Forza Link little messages that you can get from the Donut Media Pack that I now need. There's one that's Mo Power Baby.
Oh, the
yeah.
Mopower baby. I love that one, yeah.
Yeah.
A Mopower baby. I've watched too much Donut Media in my lifetime. It's fine.
Your impression's good.
So
Alright, fifth
Aggie
place.
having a great run out front too, but Phantom Photon tied for first place going into this race, looking very strong to take home the win.
Well, the only person that I can think who could stop these two up front as we get to about the 2/3 mark here is Danger Ranger. And actually, if you look at the map here, he's been reeling them in. I wonder if those front two cars, and we haven't had a look at them for a little while, I wonder if they were more sort of suited to the off-roading stuff at the start. And now that they're on the tarmac, they're going to suffer a little bit in raw pace, because Danger Ranger is catching up.
That could definitely be it. They might have been built a little bit more, you know, whether they're running stock tires or maybe even rally tires or off-road tires, who knows. But maybe some of these other cars have slick tires on or semi-slicks, and they come to this road section a little bit more windy. Oh, woof, woof, just motoring through. Look at that. Sideways, flying by. I love to see it.
I love the way that car drives. It's just so... it's been built with one idea in mind.
Yeah, it's just fun to watch, right? And,
yeah.
and I'm sure it's a little bit sketchy to drive, a little bit hairy, but you know, getting it done, right?
Getting it done. Just have to get it down the mountain one time. That's all. Doesn't have to. Doesn't know your whole life.
Yeah. Wait for the power to come in.
Yeah, that's right.
You see the headlights come in, and there they.
Oh dear.
Just needs a longer straightaway, a little bit longer. That's it.
Yeah, we're approaching the end though. Look at that mini map. The two leaders coming around the last couple of corners, and it looks like it's going to be Phantom, Photon, and Stouffer who are going to cross the line first. Woof, woof, woof. Trying to get that last place on the podium. Tucked
It looks
in.
like the two lead cars have maintained their gap really well, and we got a three-way fight here. But it looks
Not
like,
like
there's
this.
going to be a straightaway to the finish line here, and Woof Woof is going to have that straightaway nailed down pat.
Did he get it, or did Nick? Probably. They were both neck and neck
Nick
on the
probably
line.
Did he snipe that away from Woof Woof with a good
Brutal.
exit?
I think Woof Woof got it. It was so close. What was that? 0.03 of a second between
That
the two
is
of them.
tight at the finish line, I'll tell you that.
All right, Phantom Photon takes the win. We've got Stouffer in second place and Woof 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 in third. I don't know what that does to the leaderboard. You have to tell me, Evan, if you.
I think it's all over the place, but I think Phantom might have just won that, confirming with the win there. It was very close out front, though. Only under a second between the two drivers at the front of the pack.
That's rad. Super, super close. Those two were racing all the way down the mountain together. It looked like a really great race up front. We actually had a great race in that battle for third as well, though. Lots of people dropping in, dropping out as we went through the different conditions. That was a great idea to have a little bit of dirt at the top and then change over to gravel or change over to tarmac later on. Really cool.
Yeah, it really throws a wrench into things because, you know, different cars will perform differently in those different situations, of course, right? So, as we said before, you struggle with rear-wheel drive at the launch there. It might come into play a little bit later, but you might have lost too much time by then.
So true. So true. Man, yeah, great racing. This whole thing has me. Every time I do events like this, I'm like, all right, I'm going to jump up now and play some Horizon. I'm going to go hit this up.
It makes me want to play. Absolutely. It makes me want to hop on stream.
Doesn't it?
Do some races, you know, finish that festival playlist, unlock some cars.
Yeah.
And it'll probably never happen, but I want it to.
That's right. That's right. A few of the drivers here just chilling and putting some donuts in. It's nice. We've got a sunset here as well as the event closes out as well. Big old dust storm up there in the air, but it's a pretty game, isn't it?
Absolutely. Nothing like it for sure, and I love seeing the celebratory donuts out of everybody here.
Oh yeah, let's go. Sean putting them in. We can get a full screen on those donuts from Sean. There we go. a little bit of a friendly love tap.
Only a little one.
Yeah, only a little one.
Tap.
A tap.
Just a tap.
Hey, bro, what's up? That's awesome. Well, once again, everyone, this has been the Race for Good stream from for 2022 already, and over the course of Race for Good, we've been raising money for lots of different charities. UNICEF, who offer humanitarian aid for children in crisis. ICRC, which is the International Committee of the Red Cross. Then we've got United Way of King County, and that's committed to a just recovery. And finally 4H, which is positive youth development and a mentoring organization as well. So very, very cool, and some amazing institutions that this has been raising money for, but at the same time, it's just a great way to have some fun every year on Forza, and yeah, get some races underneath of our belts. So it's been cool seeing it. Who's been your standout performance today, Evan? Who do you reckon gets your kudos?
You know what? They may not have finished at the top of the leaderboard, but I gotta give a shout out to Woof Woof Woof.
Oh yeah,
Great gamer tag, very entertaining to watch. Well done with that beautiful Supra power car at the end. I love to watch it, love to see it.
You know what? Right from the start, when I saw Aggie just pulling out those like super secretive flag runs just at the side, I was like, yeah, I'm down.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
Absolutely. Ali just sitting there like, I know what's going to happen. I'm taking this flag and nobody can stop me.
Yeah. Yeah. You just wanted some like little sort of Tom and Jerry piano music. It was like sneaking away in the background.
That's exactly it. In that little route through the trees, that was perfect.
Yeah. All right, everyone. Well, getting ready to wrap it up here from the Race for Good
One
event.
more random playground games has Sean. I like it.
Let's go. Let's do it.
I like it.
Let's not wrap it up. Let's put one more event. Let's put one more event in.
We gotta have an even amount of playground games and races, right?
Well, that's, I think, actually a law.
Yeah, for sure.
I think that's
like, it's
how
definitely
it
mandatory.
goes. Yeah, totally.
Let's see where we're headed. Sneaking in to Boss Man's view.
Oh yeah, true. We'll
Now
zoom
the
right
question
in.
is, what car?
Here we go, stream. Let's get in there.
Looks like we have a few people dipping out, but we might be getting in a little playground fun event anyways.
We'll see what we can do.
Now this is, I think this is my favorite playground area.
Oh yeah, it's cool. Whereabouts is this?
dirt
Is this the
track?
Baja? Yeah, it's the Baja.
This is the Baja circuit. Yeah, I love it.
Super cool.
Absolutely love it.
Yeah, this one's great. It's I remember one of the first rivals when this game launched was on this track, and it was so like it's so great. It's so like a roller coaster with all the different cambered corners.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of big jumps, a lot of cambered corners, and a whole bunch of fun, right? And then when you turn it into a playground area, then it becomes, you know, pretty wide open. A few things here and there that can throw you off though, and it's a whole lot of fun, especially if you can learn different routes to keep your speed up that may not be as normal as the actual racing route.
Well, I have some results right here that I can share just before this final round. I don't know if there's gonna be points for the bonus round. I will say there's a column in the scores for bonus round, so there may be more points coming. So these might not be the final results. That said, after 3 races, it's actually Phantom Photon who's taking the lead position, 24 points. Sean Don, 64, in second with 19. And then Nick Probably and Stouffer tied for third, both with 17 points. After that, Woof Woof Woof, the power build specialist and Evan's favorite in 15th. And then Eon and Danger Ranger tied for 7th, 6th? I've lost track. Tied for 6th. And then Aggie and Rog bringing up the rear as well. So fabulous. Good running, everyone. And I think there might be some more points in this last round as well. Just seeing that column appear there makes me suspect that it might be the case.
Gotta be, right? But even so, Phantom with that big win in the last race there, really stretching themselves out from the rest of the field as far as points are concerned. So congrats on that. Looking very strong out front.
I'm looking, and I can see that Sean Don has chosen the Halo Warthog for this last event. And, you know...
I love it.
Yeah, I'm not mad. That's cool.
We got a couple Halo Warthogs. Nick probably also.
Let's go. it's Nick Probably, Sean Don, both of them doing it's a crown stealing, king of the crown type thing, king of the king, I guess.
So you got to hold that crown as long as you can and try not to let anybody steal it. As soon as somebody steals it, you want to get it back.
All right.
So basically, it's a run away from the entire field type thing. So you're going to see a lot of action, a lot of cars flying straight at Nick probably here. And there's a crown steal right off the hop.
Phantom Photon, our leader so far, taking the crown now and trying to run with it. Nick probably is the person we're on board with, trying to chase him down. I guess you got to try and tighten those corners off, find ways to just make a little bit of time if you can. You can't run forever either.
Yeah, that's exactly it. You wanna keep up your speed if you've got the crown, and you wanna juke people out and fake people out as much as you can. You know, be deceptive. Kind of get lost in that and have people not able to predict what you're doing. So Nick probably, if he's following, you really want to shorten up those corners as you said. But you know, if Phantom out there goes the other way, then Nick probably is gonna end up missing. And then you kind of want the other people to work together. Now you might, if you're chasing Phantom, you don't want them to steal the crown, but you want them to slow Phantom down so that you can steal the crown yourself.
There it is. Nick probably then takes the crown, and we're chasing him down on board with Sean Don. It's been a tale of two kings so far, just Nick and Phantom. We've managed to do it.
Oh, and Sean Don into the stands there a little bit. Gets a favorable bounce out of there. I know a car comes flying by, almost catching Nick.
Oh, that's nice for Sean. There it is. He's the king.
What a steal.
Beauty. I'm just so happy that we're seeing Warthogs finally in competitive use. That's all I ever wanted.
Warthogs are great for this. Now, they might be huge vehicles, but boy, they can travel off-road and do it well.
Yeah, they just keep going. They can just eat up turf. Oh wow, just looking behind. Sean giving us a good camera view. Yeah. Oh no, run!
Like, which way do I go?
Oh,
lose situation. Goes for the fake, then goes left. It's almost like you want to Scandinavian flick every corner so nobody knows where you're going.
Yeah, right. I guess as well, your radar doesn't work when you're king. Looking down the bottom left there, you can't see anyone. But actually, if we switch over to Nick Probably, you can see they're being chased down pretty well here. Sean, new king, not yet physical, and Nick loses out.
Yeah, it really hurts not being able to see the radar because you really have to utilize your right stick looking around, and you can't see exactly where everybody is very clearly, especially with these different elevations. You know, somebody might come popping out from underneath you. You won't even know they're there.
Here's Sean trying to find his way up this hill.
Oh,
wow, that got it. Nice.
That was a beautiful steal, and keeping up the momentum and getting out of that crowd too.
Phantom never even lost the lead there. Got close with Sean. Didn't quite lose it. Oh, but that's already dispossessed though. Nick probably does pick up the crown. And there you go. Just now, what is that? Less than about 10 seconds off of the leader. So not long to hold it.
Nope, that's tight at the top there.
It's being chased though. This is Sean looking at him, and Phantom got it.
What a steal that was.
These jumps, just like, get me out of here.
To the moon.
Oh no, car's flipping.
Oh no.
That's Sean. He picked up the crown just there. We'll see if we can get back on board with Sean.
I think there's a crowd chasing him.
Yeah.
I think so.
Trying to get a view on it. We've got Nick Payne, maybe is Nick probably is probably a good one to have a look with. Just over there to the right through the stadium, you can see the little. Oh no! Oh, it's a nice line from Sean there, just through the back. Oh wow, that's it. It's done.
Is that a steal?
It's over. Sean got it.
Wow!
Wow! By 4 seconds.
Right at the end. My goodness.
Is that enough? Is that enough to steal the win from Phantom Photon? Is this the beginning of a feud that may last into next year's competition? Who knows? Sean versus the Photon.
Love to see the battle though. That was really down to the wire. Stole it right at the end.
Yeah. I love
Especially
how
with
hard they, yeah.
I was gonna say, especially with hitting the little staircase there, that could have gone really bad if somebody was real close.
Yeah,
No
truly,
scoring
yeah.
on the last one. Okay, no scoring on the last one, says Sean.
Okay, no scores.
Phantom Photon still comes home with the win, but a great performance by Sean Don there.
It would have needed a lot. Maybe it would have needed another 5 points, I think, to have taken the win off of Phantom Photon. It was only the difference between first and second. So what's fair is fair. Ah, what a fun day. Well,
That was a lot of fun.
oh, I'm stuck on a Twitch ending stream. We'll get rid of that. There we go. We'll find a way. There we go. As the streams all go quiet, and as we lose the ability to continue watching Forza Horizon 5, it's time for us to go as well, I think. So thank you all very much for coming and tuning in. Thank you to the whole team who put this together. It's always such a fun event, and as Evan said earlier, it's such an honor and a privilege to be able to come and chat over the racing. Even though you know, we don't do so much behind the scenes, we do love to come and sit here and watch things going along. So it's a lovely chance. And everyone, if you'd like to get involved next time around, then do keep an eye out for the Race for Good competition, and it's all in aid of charity. So yeah, it's just a lovely event to be a part of. All right, well, here we are, Evan. Well, what are your closing thoughts for the night?
Yeah, I think it was we saw some great racing, some great playground game action there. A lot of close calls, for sure, especially in the flag rush event. That could have gone anybody's way. A lot of really good performances. Nick probably in that Silverstone race looked really good. The two out front going down the hill and the Supra looked really good. A lot of good close racing. So it was a whole lot of fun. Shout out to R4G and Sean and his group. It was fun to be able to broadcast this, and really great. Everybody participating for their donations to the mentioned charities, and look forward to doing it next year.
Rad. All right. Well, we'll see you all next year. Oi, oi.